This is Suna Senman with a reading of A Course of Love, reading number 51. We are going to be starting the chapter Use and Understanding. We start with the last paragraph of chapter 9. How difficult would the world be if you would but attempt for one day to replace use with union. Before you can begin, however, we must expand on the lesson you are learning by observing your own self. Now we seek to uncover the illusion that you can be used by your body for your own seeming use by such as this leads to all other ideas of use. Use and understanding. First, let us consider what it is the body would use. Although you feel slave to it and under the weight of its control, who is the you it would control? How can it make you do other than you choose to do? Learn this lesson well, for herein lies the cure to all disease and the hope of all healing. While the body seems to tell you what you feel and bid you act in accordance with its feelings, how can this be so? The body by itself is neutral, but as long as you attribute the body with bringing you pleasure, the body will bring you pain as well. You cannot choose one without the other, because the choice is the same. The body is a tool made for your use in maintaining the illusion of your separation. That it has seeming power can only be because you think you put your power there. If this were true, much power indeed would it wield, but what you have made cannot be invested with the power of creation without your joining with it. How you think, could you be more linked with anything than you are with your own body? If you are not even joined with this presence that you call your home, how can you be expected to join with others? Now we must return to the concept of relationship, for the thought of bodies joined in union closer than the union that you feel with the body you call your own is indeed ridiculous. Joining happens in relationship, not in physical form. Joining is not the obliteration of one thing to make another. Joining makes each one whole, and in this wholeness, one with all. This union has never really ceased to be, but as long as you do not realize that it exists, its benefits are unavailable to you. As much as I would like it to be so, my telling you the truth of your existence is not enough of itself to make you aware of what you have for so long hidden from yourself. I can merely tell you where to look and save you countless years of seeking where the truth is not, if you will but seek where I bid you find. There are aspects of what I'm telling you that you readily embrace and others that you do not understand and would wait a while before implementing. What you truly do not understand is wholeness. All things exist in wholeness, including the thought system that you made to protect the illusion you hold so dear. Your thought system is completely alien to the truth, but completely consistent as a system. You cannot abandon one tenet and retain another, because by retaining part, you retain all. This will lead to seeming failure to learn what I would have you learn. What God would have me teach, you cannot fail to learn, but neither can you learn of it in parts. The thought system of truth is a wholly consistent as the thought system of illusion, and you cannot take what you will and leave the rest. Thus we will continue to point out the differences in the two thought systems so that your ideas can begin to change, until finally your heart takes over and makes the one choice you are bound to make. Your heart, not to be confused with the pump that runs the body, but identified as the center of yourself, has no thought system separate from your own, and must exist in the reality where you think you are. The beginning of all transformation is at the source, and this is as true of illusion as of the truth. You see your body as yourself, and yourself as source of all that you have done and felt in all your days upon the earth. Yet your real source is at the center of yourself, the altar to your Creator, the self you share in unity with Christ. Christ is the part of God that resides in you, not in separation, but but in the eternal wholeness in which God and you together exist in truth. That was reading 51. Take your deep breath in. Exhale. Give yourself a few moments. Let this sink in and enjoy today.